Before the video starts, just wanted to mention we had some audio issues during this one. We were trying out some new mics and it did not go as planned. So we thought about re-recording, but we decided we wanted to keep our initial reaction to a new bourbon we'd never had before. So please excuse the audio issues. We'll get those fixed for the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're drinking bourbon. All right, Ben, I gotta ask the question. Everybody knows it's coming. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Something fancy.
What's in the f***ing box?
All right, we've got Bam H. Derringer. All right, got a fancy
Box and bottle.
yeah, box and decanter.
Decanter.
So we'll get this out of the way for the drinking of the whiskey, but just to show everybody, it's actually a pretty hardcore, heavy box.
Serious box.
And then on the inside, the bottle goes, but then they have this.
Other stopper in the shape of a Derringer.
Yeah, we probably should have taken this out of here.
Nah,
Okay,
that's
there
fine.
we go.
That's fine. Yeah,
Let's
be
get
careful.
that out of the way.
Yeah. We won't use it because we know another channel recently did a review where they got the cork stuck in the bottle.
Yeah, I was
Disaster.
watching Bruzel, TJ over at Bruzel, got the cork stuck in there and broke it off. I was like, all right, well, I'll leave that up to you since this is
Yeah,
your
nah, we'll stick with
$115 bottle of whiskey. Get to that point next.
Yeah.
It is an expensive one.
We think most of the price goes for the box and the accoutrements.
Yes, exactly. So
I'm not sure about the whiskey.
it's a fancy bottle one for sure, and fancy stopper.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but it did say distilled in Indiana.
Indiana, so I think maybe we've perhaps had this before. Mash bill says 73% corn, 21% rye, 20, maybe 21, 20.
Is it right there on the bottle?
It is, and
Okay.
4%. Oh, 70, I can't do the math now. 75, 21, 4.
Okay. 92 proof.
Yeah. I forget which side's the front. That's the front.
What was the rye percentage?
4. No, 21.
21. Okay, it does come across as high rye for sure.
But if it's 75, 21, 4, there's a company that makes a mash bill.
Similar to that, that's
So-
also in
also
Indiana.
from Indiana, yeah.
Weird.
And they occasionally sell whiskey to other companies and allow them to put their label on it
Sure.
out of the kindness of their heart.
I'm getting like the rye vibes. I'm getting like the almost a little bit of the black licorice and clove.
Yeah,
side
but
of the rye.
$115, I mean, the bottle's nice, but I'm guessing
Yeah.
this is 17, 18, 20 year. It's got to be.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like
it's
it.
gotta
Let's
be.
get into it. Cheers.
Yeah, licorice.
Hold on. Try to be fair here. Let me get one more sip.
You know, did I mention that this ringer on here is actually solid gold? I mean, maybe that's where the money went.
Yeah.
I mean, it's made out of brass, if I'm honest. So there's got to be at least $16, $17 worth of.
Can you actually pull the hammer back on that?
It did move.
Okay, let's get back to the whiskey here.
Yeah. No, let's talk about the bottle.
You know what? At 92 proof, this is really thin. Like really, really thin. There's some decent flavor underneath it. It's not bad. It's not offensive. It's not like that musty awfulness, but this comes across as like an 80 proofer, to be honest.
No, I disagree.
Really?
I don't know how you make an MGP product taste this bad.
Really?
This is horrible.
I don't know if I'd go horrible.
I think it's. I won't go there. I think it's very. I'm not convinced this is MGP. Like, I've never had an MGP product this bad.
There's just nothing going on. That's the problem I'm getting. I'm not getting anything that's I
But
find it
I'm getting
offensive.
super youthful. Like,
Yeah.
do they sell 2-year MGP?
I don't know.
1 year MGP. Like
It does not have the youthful must.
That's what I'm getting.
Really? So I'm not
Wet
getting that.
grass, maybe wet dog.
That's
Maybe
not the first time he's brought that note up before, incidentally.
The thing that comes to mind is like the flavor you would assume that comes with a wet dog.
With all due respect, what the f*** are you talking about?
Elaborate for me and the dozens of people that might watch this. I feel like it tastes so watered down that I'm just missing all of that stuff. Like, I'm just feeling like there's nothing going on here.
But I am getting a little ethanol burn. Like 92 proof, you're not surprising me there. Like I'm getting that.
Oh, that's shocking to me. Like, we're on totally opposite. Like, I'm not getting the youthy notes, but I'm getting it watered down. But you're getting the youthy notes, but
Well, I'm getting
the higher
ethanol. I'm
proof.
not getting great flavors or, nice mouthfeel kind of viscosity.
The top of the decanter cork, that's not the gun, also looks nice. Mm-hmm. There's that.
It's a decent looking bottle. I could pry the sticker thing off the front and use it, but they painted or laser engraved the sides. It's gonna be
That
hard.
last sip had a little bit more flavor to it than the first few.
Maybe I had the first pour out of the bottle. Maybe certain ones are neck pour-y sensitive.
Considering how good some 90 proof bourbons are, even like budget friendly ones, like just like regular Buffalo Trace or Evan Williams 1783 or something like that. Those have a lot of flavor.
Or Southern
This
Comfort.
is 92. Yeah, this is 92 proof, and it just doesn't have a lot of flavor to it.
My second sip was actually better. Like it was a little bit more rounded out, and it went from being horrible to bad.
Okay, so we're making progress.
It's going
Let's
in
see
the right
what your
direction.
third sip does. I think I'm on my
I'd have to
fourth.
kill 3 or 4 bottles in order.
Before it starts tasting
Exactly.
good. That's going to cost you a pretty penny.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very like budget bourbon.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like it's burn forward, like ethanol burn with no interesting flavor. That's the prominent note is like the burn.
See, I'm getting the exact opposite of that. I'm just getting nothing on the, it comes across as...
it's not like a kick in the face. Like it's not so much burn that it's like knock you down, like a high proofer. But that's the most prominent thing. And a little bit of wood tan and wood spice, but no interesting kind of bourbon notes. Hey.
So you're getting burn and no flavors.
Right.
I'm getting flavored water, basically. Like I'm getting some flavors out of it, but I do like it better than Benchmark, the regular Benchmark or Ancient Age.
I'm not really interested in doing a comparison, but
I'll
take your word. I'll take your word.
But yeah, so there's that. But boy, $115. I mean, you are paying for the box.
Yeah, totally.
And I think maybe
and
this
the gun
is...
and
Yeah.
the Derringer, yeah.
You would almost think at that price it would come with a real gun.
I think for legal reasons, there's reasons why it does not.
don't mix alcohol and guns. That's just a bad idea.
I think, they chose right
I just
there.
mean value-wise.
Yeah, value-wise.
But
they could actually charge more if they took their label off the front, if I'm honest.
because then you can just have a nice decanter.
Exactly.
It is a cool label. I mean, it's a great-looking bottle.
It is.
But
I wish they put just a little bit more effort in the liquid inside.
do you think that maybe that's the thing. I mean, like, if you're going to charge a premium price, I get it. It's probably expensive to market and package something like this.
Absolutely. No doubt this is expensive packaging.
If you're doing this much effort, at least get like a basic 5-year MGP. There's great 5-year
It can't
MGP
be that big of a
can't-
price difference.
Yeah, who knows?
2-year mediocre whiskey versus a 4-year, it couldn't have costed that much more when they're buying in bulk. This was sold in Costco, so they did a fairly large run.
Basil Hayden is a great value in bourbon. Now that I've had this,
Exactly.
so do you think this just falls into the gimmick, like
Oh,
gift
it is
whiskey,
absolutely
or
gimmick. And
maybe
let's-
somebody who,
gift slash.
yeah,
I saw it and thought it looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
I took a chance on it.
just for the heck of it. I mean, why not? Sometimes you just do that, but like. Maybe for somebody who doesn't maybe know a ton about bourbon, but they just like to have flashy, fancy things, and then they drink this and it comes across as smooth, or at least for me, but you're not having that experience, so I don't know.
If you're not a bourbon drinker and you drink this and you think, you're probably going to put this with Coke or, some sort of other mixer, it's probably fine in that.
Yeah,
sense.
get some Evan Williams instead.
That's how it's going to be used in my house.
Yeah, so this I'm getting like a not recommend.
There's nothing about that. I would not pay. You know what? I would not recommend you buy if we knew exactly what the whiskey was.
Yeah.
I would not recommend this at $12.
Yeah.
I think it sucks.
Okay.
So I think this whiskey sucks. The packaging is really nice, but it doesn't. I mean, we're about the bourbon, not about the packaging.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say it sucks, but I would just say that it's just blah. There's just nothing going on with it.
Yeah.
It tastes watered down, and I'm shocked that it's 92 proof. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I
kind of sort of expected this is how the review would
I think
go,
we
but
both knew where this was going.
Yeah.
Whenever you make packaging like this, you know you're in trouble.
Well, there's some companies that do a good job with their,
But I don't know. Sometimes just the simple bottle with the great bourbon. That's the best place to be.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, this has been H. Derringer on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Till next time. See you next time.